Alright, check it out, right? So this is pretty much um, something I want to talk about as far as why do Aquarians always seem to be in some type of like competition and like always being challenged by somebody just like randomly and out the blue, and why do people be jealous, right? Just for no apparent reason, right? So I have brought this up a few times, whatever, but I'm not going to explain it in too much detail. But just to keep it short and simple, I think I understand the reason why this is the case, right? So normally, uh, the Aquarius is pictured as the water bearer, right? And what modern astrology tends to elaborate about Aquarius on is being like this humanitarian, nice person, and so on, whatever the case may be, right? And we might get the rebelliousness, characteristic, you know, uh, mention about them, but it goes deeper than that, and I'm gonna show you, right? So in Egypt, right, they had their own constellations before outside influences, right? So I'm gonna show you the original true Aquarius right now, right? I don't know if y'all can see this, but Aquarius is right here, right? And this is the Egyptian constellation, and it's known as the Giant, right? Let me see. All right, right here, for example, it might be too small, but so this is the Western, this is the Egyptian, right? So I had marked the star so you can actually see at least like where it's located, right? So basically, uh, Sal the Sud is in the arm, right? And over here in the Egyptian, you see the star mark right there. So in Babylonian times, right, Aquarius is actually known as Gula, the Great One, right? So the Great One, or Gula, the definition is called great or large, right? So it makes you think, great and large in what? Or, is it status, uh, size, stature, uh, great as far as doing things or whatever the case may be. So, I had a lot of questions when I used to see that. And let me see something. I'm trying to scroll down. I can't remember where exactly I've seen it. These are just a lot of. All right here, for example. Right? Gula, the Great One, the Giant / the Great Star, question mark. You see what I mean? So we're focusing on the Giant, right? So I'm gonna get to the point real quick, whatever, because I ain't gonna waste my time on this all day. So let's go back to the top, right? So as I mentioned, so let's go right here real quick. So you see the Giant, right? This is Egyptian constellations. It says from Aquila to the square of Pegasus. So one of the stars in Aquila is right here, with his arrows pointed. So basically, in ancient times, this whole giant had to been Aquarius before the divide, or the modern astrologers decide to cut him short in size and just became a water bearer and stuff like that. And, so anyway, so as far as the giant is concerned, right, his Egyptian equivalent name is called Neket. So here you can see some of the definitions of Neket, and you see like strong, vicious, stiff, hard, strong man, champion, violent, strong of arm, adult, champion, confident, and it goes on. The hieroglyphs change, but the definitions are still in sync: strength, victory, and the same thing, right? Here goes some more from my actual book, right? The same thing: to be strong, to be mighty, to be powerful, strength, and so on. Strength, right? So in no actuality, it's talking about the arm, right? As you've seen the hieroglyph with the arm and what it means. So as I showed you, the arm, right? And here you have Aquarius arm that's stretching over Capricorn, and over here, whatever the case, Capricorn's actually a boat. So my conclusion is basically whoever this ancient, because it's you have the name Neket, for example, and some of them with like I said, it'll be like strength and victory, and then you will have like pharaohs that will have that name title for because of their ruling and stuff like that. But as far as this constellation itself, right, now we've seen this the smiting pharaoh before with the arm and so on, right? This is supposed to be Narmer, and this is the Narmer palette, right? So I already did a video on that already and stuff, but as far as like I said, like people challenging and so on and so on, and I think this is actually the reason, well, one of the many reasons, right, to why Aquarians somehow always seem to be in these situations to where it's like it's like a constant battle. It's like and it's like Michael Jordan, for example, right? He's an Aquarius, and you can see the GOAT debate between him and LeBron, and it's like even Kobe wanted to challenge Mike. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to try to do Mike dirty and stuff like that. Like, so, when you're great, it's like you gotta expect these type of things to happen. It comes with the territory. You see what I mean? So again, remember the name is called the Great One, right? So it's greatness. It's written in the stars. Like, what I'm saying? The energy is there. It's like Aquarians are so great, and people don't even have to know you. They could just, it's like they could sense it, or it's like either like a sixth sense, or some people just can't really put their finger on it. But it's like Aquarians is basically respected and hated at the same time, you know, and I noticed that a lot. But for me, I like challenging this energy right here with the giant rather than the the water burrow watered down version. You know what I'm saying? Because again, like the greatness is it speaks volumes. You know what I'm saying? And even though some of the characteristics are still there, but it gets deeper. It's like the original was just so much better. You know what I'm saying? To me, and I like sticking with the original. But not too many people know about this. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna cut it short. But like I said, man, greatness. People's gonna challenge you just off rip. People's gonna befriend you, get close to you, and then try to betray you because it's like a some type of instinct that kicks in with others to where they feel they just have to one up you. You know what I'm saying? It's like a automatic um you know what I'm saying? It just happens like off GP. You know what I'm saying? And by me knowing this, now even though Aquarians do, you know, go through that situation, but they probably don't really understand why. But this is the reason right here. It's because you're naturally a warrior, off rip. You know what I'm saying? So I have plenty of books, and I screenshot a lot of pages to where it gets deeper. But I'll be here all day doing this. But like I said, man, uh, stay great. You know what I'm saying? And you're a warrior at the end of the day, and this comes with the territory. It's just written in the stars like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna leave it right there. You know, and just stay on your P's and Q's. You know what I'm saying? Because the ops, they right around the corner. You know what I'm saying? I holla.